We are SomewhatNerdy.com. I'm Snarf Chris.
Johnny Stash.
Johnny Stash now. We're reviewing Modulok, and we're also kind of going to talk about Glimmer, which was also...
Glimmer.
She was the monthly figure, and he's the first quarterly figure we got this year.
Yeah.
Never had him as a kid. Had a friend that had...
I thought you had Glimmer.
Never had Glimmer as a kid either. Glimmer didn't look anything like that in a toy, no.
I wouldn't know.
Nah, I wouldn't know either. I had a friend that had Modulok, and his collection was way bigger than mine. And he had like 3 Moduloks all put together. I always kind of bothered him. Like, give me one of them. You got 3. So I...
Did you bite them?
No, I didn't bite him.
That probably would have...
That would have worked.
He would have learned something.
So I built this master plan that I was going to steal a piece at a time from him. And slowly build my own Modulok at my house. So I got like a leg, I got an arm one time, I got a head one time.
I didn't know that. The first piece would go like, somebody's been in my Modulok.
It's not asymmetrical anymore. And then he comes to the house one time, and I have like this half of a Modulok. He's like, "Is that my Modulok? You might have left them here last time you were here." So my plan never worked out, and I never got Modulok. So I'm super excited to get Modulok now. Bigger than I was thinking it was going to be, actually.
I wouldn't know.
You never had him?
Yeah, I had Modulok, but yeah, it is bigger. I'm always brought back to too bad should have been bigger. So
I don't have a Glimmer story.
Yeah, I have a Glimmer story. All right.
I had She-Ra. She was the only Princess of Power toy that I had.
My sister had. She had She-Ra. Double Trouble. I want to say she had one more. Maybe Bo. She might have, but I'm not sure. But I know she had She-Ra and Double Trouble.
I had no sisters. I don't really have an excuse to own She-Ra, but I did. I liked the cartoon when I was younger. Alright, we're going to take a real quick look at the boxes.
And then we'll get into the toys.
Boxes. New Baylor box. Same thing we got was Too Bad. Nothing really special about Glimmer. Normal Masters of the Universe box. This one's the great stash toy.
The only thing I noticed is, like, on the back, they have all She-Ra figures and then, like, Man-at-Arms. I don't know.
Yeah, well, why is that?
What's up with that?
Yeah, there's a lot of She-Ra figures.
They could have put Natasha in there, or...
Another Horde member.
Octavia.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It's a box. It looks like all the other Masters.
Now we get the Modulok
pretty
box,
much,
which is a new box, and
quite different.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything like this before from Motu Classics, but they wanted to do it reminiscent of the vintage figure, and apparently he came in a box that's like this and not the blister package because there's a lot of parts in here. If they wanted to, they probably could have done a deluxe figure box, blister, and fit all his parts. But I guess this is cool. But,
it'd been cool to be able to see the toy in
to see the toy, especially for me since this. I mean, this right here is gonna be stuck to a wall.
How are you gonna hang that in there?
Oh, I got I hang a few things like my battle cats and stuff.
That's right.
Get the little Velcro things that they
stick it to the box.
I stick them to the box and then I stick it to the wall.
I open everything, so like I've said before, it doesn't matter to me. Now, somebody that doesn't open anything, they glued this box together. Yeah,
it's not folded.
Yeah, it's not folded like the
with a little
sugar
lip
box.
like that. It's actually it's glued. And when I seen it, I mean, I wanted to take it out and like at least look at it and maybe just put it back in there, put it on the wall. But no, they glued it.
No reason for that. And then on top of that, there was about 5 million zip ties.
Zip ties?
Holding the figure in there.
So how many pieces would you say?
There was a body, 2 extra legs, 2 extra arms, extra head, and all the holding pieces, and then the butt. So there was the actual figure. No reason for a non-mass retailed figure to have all those zip ties.
And why is that?
Because you can't steal it. Mass retail, they're in there to hold it in place, but to make it harder for you to steal out.
So these pieces were snug in each one?
They could have been. They weren't. They were kind of falling out after I took it out.
Oh well then I guess that
is the reasons why it's there. I just don't. It's an unnecessary step. How much money did they spend on this?
But
and the glue the box shut?
Haven't some of the regular figures in the blister package been snug into the little plastic shell? They could have done that.
Yeah.
With maybe just a couple ties.
Yeah. See, I mean, some of them are really snug.
I can see right here that they actually had like a body.
Yeah, the original body.
They could probably just zip tied him and then have everything else just stick in here. But
so that's my only problem with the package.
How much money was this on a $40 figure?
Yeah.
You know, you got thousands of figures that they make of this one. That's a cost they could have cut.
It goes back to my same problem that I have with Mattel. They still make a collector's line that's like they're making a mass retail line.
How dare you talk about Mattel like that?
Yeah, well, it's true. One of these days, even though they've been doing it for quite a long time, they're going to realize they're making a collector's line for adults that, you know, are used to a little bit more collector-friendly stuff than what they are doing now. And they're even costing themselves more money doing this kind of stuff.
No, they're not. They're costing us money.
Yeah, well, there you go. We pay for it. Well, we're going to jump right into the figure now.
It's pretty cool.
All right, now, Modulok. Run through the articulation pretty quick. Both of its heads, got some ball joints. Got a ball joint here. Ball joint arm, both arm sockets. Ball joint, and what is that called? Swivel. At both arms. You got a swivel on all four arms. You got the elbow joint and a cut joint here. You got the crunch, ab crunch. You get a twist. We're counting about 36 points of articulation just in the legs. You got a ball joint, a swivel, cut, normal knee joint, normal foot joint, but you also get that pivot.
Get the pivot on the feet.
Which is pretty cool. That really gets them some wide stances. And you got that one on each leg, even the crazy leg back here.
Would you say that's his stanky leg?
Nice. And then you got all the butt pieces. You got a ball joint on all of those.
Whoa, that looks pretty cool.
So that's all the articulation. We're counting about a little over 50 points articulation.
We're counting higher than what we can count, yeah. So we don't have a count for you.
And then, of course, the cool thing about Modulok is he's modular. And everything easily comes apart. All these arms, both of his heads. That doesn't come apart apparently. And then there's a giant stack of Modulok parts. Little neck pieces that go on everything. Then, let's say you want to build just a two-legged Modulok. Put that on, pick your legs that you want, pick the crazy monster legs. Put the nose in just like that. And they added another butt piece that has no holes in it, so you can finish off his butt. Nice. Thorax. Butt piece. I'm calling it a butt piece no matter what. Then you pick your arms.
Is that what you called it when you were 8?
Butt piece?
Butt piece.
Then you put those arms there. Put those there. And you have a single kind of Modulok. I think this is kind of how he looked in the cartoon at one time or another.
Something like that. I hear that you had to actually have 2 Moduloks to make the formation.
Really?
Yeah.
And then that's Modulok. And then this gun also pulls off 2 pieces. Or one big one.
Sniper.
So there's Modulok. And this is actually how it comes in a package too, just like this. Different legs, maybe it might be the green legs.
Alright, here we got Modulok. We broke it all down, and this thing's got 21 pieces plus 2 gun pieces. And dude, this looks super freaking awesome, bad to the bone. Like just having it when it was built, it looked cool, but as I seen you take it apart,
I didn't even notice that. There's actual
wow,
articulation that I didn't even noticed in it.
Really?
Actually, I thought it was just a knee joint, but
so you thought it was just up and down, but it twists too.
it twists. Because I thought they got rid of the boot cut, but that's how they worked the boot cut into it.
Dude, when I seen
Very
him
cool.
take this,
So add 6 different articulations to it.
yeah, 6 legs, 6 different ones. But like I was saying, when I seen you actually start taking it apart, I'm like, dude, I remember doing that. That's awesome. This toy, it's worth the $40, but like you said, without the ties, maybe it could have been 35, maybe it could have been 38. No telling. But if this toy does not get some kind of awesome accolades in the toy industry this year, then it's done a disservice. This toy is bad to the bone. Yeah, I would. As of right now, I know it's the newest one, but it might be the baddest one of all the Motu toys.
It's
the most interaction for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Way fun to play with, way fun to pose, getting them up on like different legs and stuff like that. Next to Mantenna, which is my favorite one so far.
Mantenna is pretty cool.
Yeah, this is gonna be in my top. So.
Dude, yeah, you can just sit here, fiddle with him for half an hour doing stuff and endless poses that you can set them up in however often you want to do it. And like you can just like wow, you can really just play with it and not worry about finically moving the joints or anything, you know, worrying about things being tight and then popping it too hard to loosen it up and breaking it. Everything.
And that's one of the things I noticed. Mostly, it's
well.
definitely in the legs. The joints feel really gummy, but on the good side. I don't feel like I'm gonna break it, like you said. I feel like I can play with this and not break it. I feel like I can put it in a big, deep pose and it'll hold it too. So I mean, you get both worlds. So, all right, we're gonna quickly talk about Glimmer. It came in this month, so why not?
we're gonna talk about. Now we have our other toy, Glimmer. The first thing I noticed about it, she's got this little crystal ball in her hand, and oh well, look, it falls. It rolls on the floor. Let me pose it back up, get it up on the shelf, and does it stay? Oh no, it doesn't stay. It falls again. Well, hang on. Be very careful. What can she do? How can she stand without dropping a damn ball? What is this? What's the point in this? I don't even know what this is. I used to play with these things in elementary school and flick them and keep them from people, but this staff, yeah, it's a nice little cool thing. It has a little gem in it. What the name of the staff is, I don't know. I'm going to take that out. She has the regular She-Ra Princess of Power hair. It doesn't really fold too much, so it has a pretty good articulation in it. Got shoulders, elbows, wrist. On this particular figure, on this elbow right here, it's a little cut. So we have to be easy with this one. This is definitely, maybe Snarf Chris might not call customer service, but someone else, if they had the same mistake, they might want a replacement. But that wrist is going good. We can do the splits. Wata. Got knees. Got the ankles, and we've got the freaking rockers right here that are bad to the bone. Overall, it's a good figure for POP fans. The paint decor is pretty good. The only problem with this one figure is just the little cut right here. Besides that, it's good. But the only complaint I would have about it, I mean,
it's Glimmer.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, it's Glimmer, but I'm not gonna take out the box. But if you're taking out the box, damn it, is that thing? What is it for? What does it do? And short of gluing it in her stinking hand, you might lose it.
Modulok, Glimmer.
Glimmer.
Did she do that in the show?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh, She-Ra. Never mind.
Yeah, I just substituted Glimmer for She-Ra.
Awesome toy. Like we were saying earlier, it's definitely probably my favorite Masters Universe toy so far.
Dude, just playing with it for a few minutes, it was pretty cool. It's it doesn't seem like we can break it. You can just play with it and all, and then the paint on it is fantastic. The like how it fades into the black and stuff around the muscle, that's pretty good. I think of all the toys, all the He-Man toys I played with open of the classic series, that this is this product.
Which are only mine, by the way.
Only his, by the way. This is the best one I've played with so far.
Right. Other toys, I feel like I'm going to scratch the paint if I move the joints around too much. Or break them. Sometimes they get that, like, a really tight joint. I'm not going to break this. We took it all apart. We put it together. We did that, like, off camera a bunch of times already. I'm not going to break it, so. Unlike
Glimmer, who was a little finicky to play with, and it's hard to get her to staying up with that freaking crystal, that bowling ball on her freaking hand.
And probably her arm's going to fall off if we keep moving it.
This particular one.
Yeah.
So, don't touch it, she's going to drop it. If you're on the fence about getting this Modulok, or if you just have a couple of He-Man figures, you should add this one. It's $40, but this is one you should
sold
add.
Out on Maddie.
Fun. Is it sold out already?
Yeah, sold out.
Wah, wah, wah.
eBay. So if you got a subscription, good for you.
So that's what we got today for our untitled Nerd Talk show thing that we do.
Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter.
Tweet these nuts, bitch.
Make sure you subscribe and like the YouTube channel. All our links to the Somewhat Nerdy Family will be in the bottom. Roz, Critter,
Evil Dead Remake.
Evil Dead Remake. Will be links to everything in the bottom. And make sure you check out all our videos. We'll see you next time.
Wax on, wax off.
May the force be with you. Excelsior. We'll probably get sued.
Don't get your panties in a bunch.
I'm just saying.
Don't get your panties in a bunch.
We've had it before. It helps us out.
Yep, yep.
What'd you say?
Yep, yep.
That works.
Yep, yep.
She-ra, She-ra.
I realized too, I never know what to do with my hands because it goes from here to here to here to here. I gotta figure out what to do with my hands. That's why news people always have paper and a pen. Yes, interesting.
I'm touching all the candy.
Out inside the package. Let me stop it. Hang on.
Do one take. Do one take. Hey, baby, check out these guns. Oh, He-Man, you're so funny. Tell me, you ever made it with a master of the universe? Come give me some sugar. No, I'm not that type of girl. Are you recording?